What's up, everybody? This is Surpent, and welcome back to the next episode of the Black Knight Halberd playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. In the last video, we got out of the Undead Asylum, got the Black Knight Halberd, killed Quelaag, Man-Eater Mildred, and the Ceaseless Discharge. In today's episode, we're going to start off by going to the Undead Hollow, because we're going to need to get some Crystal Lizards so we can upgrade this weapon up to +5. Before I do that, there we go. Gonna want to make sure we have this on, especially down here. It's gonna help us a lot with the poison. Alright, now the Great Hollow is, I believe, this way, so we're probably going to be stuck fat rolling, but just going to have to deal with it for now. God, I'm really not a fan of the fat roll. You know, I tend to stick more with dex builds. I guess my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1 was not a dex build, nor was my playthrough of Demon Souls. My first playthrough of Dark Souls 1, damn leeches, was actually a tank build. So I was fat rolling, but I was a magic user, so I was kind of like a battle mage. It was not the easiest build, but by the time I got to the end of the game, I was really just melting through life bars on the bosses and whatnot. But it was a hell of a playthrough to get through, especially Smog and Ornstein was, oh my god, they were just brutal. They were brutal. But anyways, the point is, since Dark Souls 2, really, I've not done a build that has me fat rolling. So this is going to take me a while to get used to, and I really do hate to fat roll. It's a pain in the butt. So this is a Great Hollow. You're going to drop down there and just follow the path I'm going to show you here, and you'll get the opportunity to kill 3 or 4 crystal lizards. So carefully drop down here. I hate this drop. I hate this drop. There we go. Okay. Should be your first one right in here somewhere. Let me heal up real quick. Somewhere. Eventually. Okay, that was weird. What the hell? Whoa, what the hell? Okay, there's that one. Hopefully we come down here. The rest of them will be down here. There's... okay, here we go. Boy, that was weird. I've never really seen it do that. So here's the second one. Then it should be at least 2 more in here. There's that one. Alright, maybe he's up here like the other guy was. This is really weird. Huh. Well, damn it, I got ripped off a crystal lizard. Luckily, we picked up that one in Darkroot Basin, so we should still be okay. But anyways, choose a homeward bone. We've gotten what we can get out of here. Okay, and let's start making our way. Yep, Okay, then let's start making our way back to Andre. Well, the Firelink Shrine, and then to Andre via the shortcut that we unlocked. Going to the Berg. So, we're coming from the Undead Berg. Let's see if we can manage to avoid getting hit with toxin. Certainly hope so. Because getting hit with toxin makes this return trip really difficult. But I am ready to get the hell out of Blighttown. We'll be coming back later on in this playthrough to finish Blighttown. We'll go through every nook and cranny of it. I'll hate every single damn minute of it, but we'll do it, and I'll show you guys everything there is to see down in this horrible pit from hell. Oh, as long as he doesn't hit me a second time, I should be good. Oh, I can't believe it. Whoo, that was close. Okay. We're good. We're good. That was close, though. Guys sound fucking ridiculous when you kill them, but alright, back up here, and we're gonna make our... I don't feel like fighting these guys. We're at a point now, especially with the Halberd, where we certainly could fight them, but I just don't feel like it. Honestly, I just want to run, level this weapon up, and start our Dark Souls Remastered playthrough, which I'm really excited about, because A, I've never done a Black Knight Halberd playthrough, so I'm curious to see how this turns out, and B, I've never recorded a video for YouTube until I started doing this, and kind of super excited that my first video is Dark Souls Remastered, because Dark Souls 1 is not only my favorite of the Souls series, but it's probably one of my favorite games of all time. I really love Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I love Dark Souls 2 and Demon Souls, and yeah, I won't get into Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne right now. I'm sure at some point in this playthrough I will talk about those two, but not right now. And Neo. I like Neo. I don't know, or Nia, or however the fuck you say it, I don't know. But that's a really fun game. It's, for anybody who has not played it yet, it's kind of like a really cool mashup of Dark Souls and Ninja Gaiden. So, yeah, that was a really fun game. And I just saw that they are doing, that they'll be releasing not Ninja Gaiden. They'll be releasing Neo 2 next year. So, actually, really looking forward to that. Alright, so for now we're just going to run straight through this. I'm not going to engage anybody, but I will likely drop some bodies on my way back. So, but for now, we're just going to run. Yeah, I thought I heard him back there. Okay, that's alright. Whoa. I'm going to rest at this bonfire, just, I guess kind of reset that guy. Which it doesn't really sound like it did. Huh, weird. Okay.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
This is Andre.
I'm Andre of a store run. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
He is our first blacksmith. And he sells some useful items I'll be getting eventually. You know, we will be getting the repair box and the weaponsmith box at some point. Not right now because we don't have the souls for it, but probably when we get to this back to Andre organically in our playthrough, I'll be buying both of these things. And I come back later on to get the armor smith box, usually when I get the crest, but we'll see. So we're going to want to reinforce. Here we go. To +5. Ah, damn it. That last lizard screwed us. Okay, well, normally there's an extra lizard in there, but the game kind of glitched for some reason in the Great Hollow this time, and did not get that extra lizard. So I'm not going to be able to go +5, but I'm sure there's one fairly early on. You know what? We may even get Twinkling Titanite from killing the Black Knight in the Undead Berg. Yeah, I think we do, and we're definitely going to kill him. So we'll be back here shortly. So for now, we're just going to have to settle with +4. All right. Yep.
Most weapons and armor.
Yeah, I don't care. All right. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing at +4. Very respectable 446. Okay. Alright, well, let's go up here and... Jesus. You know, I had this happen to me with Havel at one point, too. He, Whoa! I accidentally aggroed him, and I ran back to the fire, the bonfire, rested, and, ran back into the room, where he was, thinking I was safe, and he was like right behind the wall, so I didn't even see him right when I came in, and he just fucking wrecked me. So yeah, +4. This thing's still doing a shit ton of damage for new game, for beginning of new game. I mean, we really haven't even started new game yet. Okay, we're not going to get that yet. I'll explain why once we get to that point, but basically if you take that now, I think our Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine dies, and that bonfire becomes useless until we avenge her death in Anor Londo, which is... There's a lot between us and Anor Londo right now, so I really don't want to do all of that without the bonfire at Firelink Shrine, so... Ah, damn it. Oh, well. Okay, gonna rest here, just so we can anchor ourselves at Firelink Shrine. And now we officially begin our standard path playthrough. Alright. Now one thing I'm going to try and do is parry as often as possible, which as you can see I'm rusty at, and I really want to be able to parry because that is the easiest way to kill Gwyn. And I don't want the Gwyn fight to be a massive pain in the ass. You know, I'm not doing a challenge playthrough here. I'm just trying to do a fun playthrough. You know, I don't want to cheese if I don't have to. So I'm going to try, with the exception of You know, with the exception of the ceaseless discharge, I'm going to try and just do a straight up approach on bosses. So, don't want to do anything gimmicky, you know, anything that's really kind of cheap. Alright, got the humanity from the rat. Only thing those damn rats are good for is humanities. There are a couple good spots in the game to farm them that are really close to bonfires if you want to farm some humanity. Which, at some point, you're going to want to for various reasons. And as we get to them, I'll point them out. And really, most everything that we come across, if there's something significant to it that I know about that I might not necessarily be doing, I will point it out. Woohoo! Alright, I need to get back to the backstabbing, or the parrying more. Want to get these parries down. Another hard soul, yeah. You know, it's funny, I see a lot of people really hold on to their hard souls and don't use them, which I think is so strange. Because I use, you know, I'll keep some. I don't consume them all like as soon as I get them. You know, I like to keep some to make up the difference if I'm just a tad shy of leveling up, or I want to go buy some arrows or do an upgrade on a piece of gear. But, you know, I see a lot of people, they'll be into New Game Plus and haven't used but a couple of the souls they picked up in New Game. And I don't know. Seems like you're giving up on easy levels to me. But whatever, teach his own. That's kind of the cool thing about Dark Souls is there's no wrong way to play it and there's no right way to play it. There's no best build. It's just what's best, what works best for you, what you have the most fun doing. You know, there's probably hundreds of ways to get to, I don't know, beast mode, for lack of a better word, in the Dark Souls games, which is one of the reasons that I love them so much. I'm going to try and show you how to pick up everything in the game. Hellkite Dragon. We'll be seeing him a little later on. Alright, I'm going to go take care of this damn archer because he's pissing me off. Yeah. Probably really shouldn't waste my time picking up the crap these guys are dropping, because none of them are dropping anything I really want at this point, or anything that's going to be useful. Only thing I really even want to replace right now is my shield. I don't like this shield, but we're probably not going to, unless we get extremely lucky when we fight this Black Knight we'll be coming up against. We won't be getting the shield that I like for quite some time. So, we already met our first blacksmith. This is our first vendor.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Odd sounding fella. So he sells a couple useful things. Got some repair powder. If you're doing some PvP, got the dried fingers, which cuts down, actually I think it completely nullifies each time you use it. It nullifies your cooldown time for being able to invade, or is it be invaded? Maybe it's be invaded. Maybe it's both. Maybe I should just look at the damn description. Allowing the summoning of a third phantom, but also a second dark spirit. Also makes the summoning of a dark spirit occur earlier. Use with caution. So yeah, it's a good PvP item if that's what you're into. I'm not. I kind of suck at PvP. I haven't really done it much. Then the orange guidance soapstone. Messages transmitted to other worlds. Oh, yeah. So this you might actually want to pick up if you're connected, if you're online playing this game. You can leave messages, and if people rate your messages, then I believe it gives you an extra Estus flask. And you can actually get, it doesn't matter what the last bonfire you rested at is capped at. It will give you more Estus flasks than you can hold. Up to 20. I don't know if you can get more than 20. I've never actually tried, so. Then there's the residence key, the boxes. If you didn't go the route I did to get the Black Knight Halberd and you didn't pick up a bow, this is your first opportunity to do so. And if you didn't get the Black Knight Halberd, I would suggest getting the bow, because there's a weapon you're probably going to want to pick up to help you out with this first portion of the game here. I'm going to buy the residence key because there is one door that the residence key opens. Weird. That the residence key opens that the master key does not. So, and that's I believe to rescue your spell vendor, your first spell vendor. You're going to want to have him if you're planning on doing any sort of spell casting, which I probably won't be doing, just because I know the Black Knight Halberd cannot be buffed or enchanted in any way. And excuse me, that's really the only reason I ever go with the magic upgrade path anymore, unless I'm doing an actual magic build. You know, straight magic build, which I'm not. So I probably won't waste any intelligence stats. I probably will, however, go with miracles, because there are some nice miracles that you can do whether or not you are going to be buffing your weapon or not. So, alright, let's open this door. And what the hell's over here? There's an item over here. I never remember what it is. It's a wooden shield. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Wooden shield. Piece of shit. We don't need it. And sit here and hit the bonfire. Got 3. You know what? I'm going to light it, but I'm not going to rest at it, nor am I going to kindle it. You can hit those guys with your bows if you want, if you have the bow. I'm not going to screw with it because you can get them later on. Man. Wow. I'm going to have to get better. Okay. Let's go through here. There's 2 guys in here and there's a chest. Come on. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of work to do on the parrying. I think it's just because I have so little health. I'm more reluctant. So I'm more concerned with missing and getting hit, so it's causing me to miss and get hit more. Now, in the Dark Souls games, there are going to be mimic chests, which are, they look like normal chests, but they're actually monsters that will eat you and kill you. The biggest giveaway is that chain right there. How this chest has a kind of hooks back. It will not. It'll be laying, pointing towards you if it's a mimic. So keep an eye out for that. If it is a mimic, just start attacking it. Back away once it gets full sized, and just try and stay behind it. They're really not that difficult to fight. They're pretty easy to kill as long as you identify them before you try and open the chest. Because if you don't, they'll, before you can back away, they will grab you, they will eat you, and it will kill you instantly. That's, you know, until you get a little further, you know, like in game, you'll, if you got the right gear and whatnot, you'll probably survive it. But It's just best to avoid them. So here, use a residence key. Master key, I know, opens that door. At least I'm nearly certain. Some gold pine resin, which we won't really be using, but I did say I wanted to show you guys everything, or at least everything that I know, so. Ah. So, the Halberd's a pretty fast weapon, but, especially for how hard it hits, but if you miss an attack, it really makes you pay for it. Another trap. And down here is the first Black Knight you come across organically in the game. And I think he drops Twinkling Titanite. If so, we'll be running back to Andre and fully upgrading our Halberd. Damn. Ah, damn it. No, it's Chunk. Well, man, wow, this fucking Halberd is doing a shit ton of damage. That's a brutal fight. If you just got a standard weapon at this point in the game. I mean, he is not easy. Now, if you go through this door, you'll use a master key to open it. All the way down here is Havel, and we will be coming back to fight Havel and kill him and get his ring because it increases your equip load, but we are not going to be doing that now. Mostly because I'm not confident that I could survive a Havel encounter. I think one swipe would actually go through my shield and kill me. Because Havel wields that giant dragon's tooth. And he fucking swings that thing like a champ. Alright, so through the Fall Gate is a boss fight. It's the Taurus Demon. The Taurus Demon will not enter the arena until you get like halfway across that bridge, but first you want to come up here and take care of these guys, because if you don't, it is going to be very difficult for you to survive the Taurus fight, because every time you try and hit this bastard, they're going to be shooting at you. So take them out. Now if you want, you can actually climb up that ladder. Once he jumps down the bridge, climb up that ladder, jump down and hit him, and it'll take a good amount of damage from him, and you can actually run to the end here, bait him, then run past him, get back up that ladder, drop and do it again, over and over until he dies. But I think, yeah, I want to do that. I want to actually try and fight the guy, so okay. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Fucking hell. 3 R1s and he's done. I wasn't even dual wielding that damn thing. Wow. So yeah, clearly, whatever time you had to spend farming to get this weapon clearly was worth it after that encounter, because that was almost comical. All right, let's talk to our good buddy here, Solaire. Knight Solaire.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
For you, my friend, of course.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah, why
Displeasing
not?
greatly. Well then, take this.
White sign
We are amidst
soapstone.
strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
So Knight Solaire can be summoned for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 boss fights throughout the game. Really cool character. He, I'm pretty sure I saw or read somewhere that Knight Solaire is actually the son of Lord Gwyn. Now you're gonna want to book it along the side. You're gonna get hit with the fire. Hellkite Dragon's gonna make his second appearance, but you're gonna want to book it to those stairs so you can get out of his path, because he's gonna perch himself right up there. And typically he's going to be blowing fire by now. I'm not sure why he hasn't. Oh well. But rest assured, he will. He will light that whole bridge on fire. And you should recognize this area. Alright, now we'll kindle this. Get ourselves 10 Estus flasks. And let's look at leveling up our endurance. Because holy crap, do we need endurance. Oh, duh. I don't know what the hell I thought I was doing there. Alright, now there's 2. Well, I guess first, before we go any further, I want to show you what I said you would need a bow for earlier. So, if you come over here, you can see the dragon's tail. Now, if you did not get the Black Knight Halberd, but you still want a strong weapon, if you take your bow and you shoot this dragon's tail, and don't miss like I did, twice, one more time. There we go. And then, so first time he'll bring his head this way, but every time after this, it'll be his tail coming out this way. So you can actually hit his tail twice. If you continue to do that, eventually you will sever his tail, and it will drop the Drake sword, which is actually, it's a very powerful, beefy sword for this initial part of the game especially. So keep that in mind. It's definitely worth consideration. Right. There we go. And in here, there's 3 rats, which you can farm for humanity if you want, and a ladder that leads up to not behind, but beside the dragon, and continuing on the path that we need to take to get to our next boss fight. But we're not going to be going that way, because there is a bonfire right behind the dragon that I want to get to for a couple reasons. There's content over there that I want you to see. There he goes. And there's also a gate that you can open up that leads on to our next destination as well. So let's call this guy out. This oddly has worked for me. Doesn't work this time. Okay. Come on. Might actually have to poke him with the bow. Because we want him to come down here. So that we can run past him, hopefully without dying. Light the bonfire quickly, and then you gotta hurry up and rest at it. Ooh, just in the nick of time. Then he will fly off. Then once you rest at the bonfire, you are to an extent free to come out here and deal with these guys. Don't really go past these guys though, because if you go too far down this bridge, the dragon will return, and then you'll have to deal with that all over again, and really not need to. So get your couple items there, and through here, if you're doing a faith build, if you have enough faith, you can actually kneel at this statue and join the Sunlight Covenant, which, as you level up, grants you additional miracles. You know, some more powerful versions of the Sunlight Spear, and like this Sunlight Bolt, maybe, is the top tier, which is really powerful. But unfortunately, if you leave the Covenant, you lose that top tier spell. So a lot of people join that Covenant just to get the first two spells from it, or I'm sorry, miracles, and as far as they go. But yeah, if you have the faith and you want to join the Sunlight Covenant, that is where you do it. So I'm going to go and take on, there's one more knight up here. Kind of hoping I get the Black Knight shield, because it's a really good shield, and I have been lucky enough before to get it to drop from these guys. However, it is rare. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Okay, 2 hits. Hell yeah. But unfortunately, no shield. I did for the second time get the Black Knight Greatsword, I think, which is actually a pretty good weapon. If you're lucky enough to get that, you could consider using it if you're not doing the Halberd playthrough. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. So don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below. Hit the like button and subscribe if you want to stay current with all the videos as they come out. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.